Hey, you got Fox here. Today we got some more Madden 18 footage we're going to break down. This one, again, comes from Don over 9,000. I'm checking a look at his YouTube video and doing a little Gut Fox Reacts. Alright, so I will have his link to the channel in the description. Once again, we get the kickoff here with the meter, with the red at the top. It is the new meter kickoff animation. Looks similar out of the end zone. That is very similar to what we get in 17 and in the NFL. We see cameramen, guys running randomly down the field. Before we get into what we want here, let's talk a little about my concerns with Madden 18 from what I'm seeing. My biggest worry right now is with competitive mode, with thresholds, and getting stats. Like, what's the point of stats over that threshold? If you know what I mean, like throw accuracy. We'll talk about throw accuracy, catching on O and D. If over 90% catching on wide receiver, what's the point? And like in competitive mode, Rex has said, if we have over 90% 90 catching on that wide receiver, it's going to be catching no matter what. Then why have a 95 catching wide receiver? Why pay for that? All right, so this next play here, a little bit of a pass pattern. This one to the flat, just kind of missed it. We have that awareness issue. This one, I don't know if it's so much of a quarterback awareness issue. Let's see here. And just chucking it out here. I think it's right with a turn. So this frustrates a lot of people, and me too. He threw it right at the end of the route, so there's some glitchiness with the end of the route. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I missed the screen play, didn't I? Screens are a pretty big deal in Madden, and downfield blocking. All right, so they released just like 17. He got out there. He bumped into the lineman. A little bit of that happens a lot in 17 where you bump in and you miss it because you don't have enough time to get the ball off. All right here. So it does look kind of good. Like, this guy's targeted here. This guy's targeted here. The linemen are going where they're going. Well, actually, I guess they both kind of targeted the same guy, but you can't really ask much more than that. They were both targeting guys in front of them, the nearest blocker, because the running back outran his screen players. So it does look a little bit better. Downfield blocking from linemen on screens. They're not too terrible. I will say the graphics do look a little bit better. We'll fast forward here to what we missed. The graphics, in my opinion, do look a bit better, although it is on shaky cam. The player models for sure are upgraded. Basically what I'm seeing, and people at EA Play said there's much more weight in them. So it does. I can't really feel it because I'm not playing it, but it does kind of look like that. Like the players actually have a more defined like running on the field here. Now here's precision passing. Okay, so he ran out of bounds, and that was called not a catch. So it looked like whenever you see this dot or this little let me watch it there. This little icon, it looks like a precision pass is being used, and it's kind of out of bounds. It looks like this was a rack catch. It doesn't come up on the field what was used for the receiver, unfortunately, so we can't tell possession or rack. But I think possession catch, he would have done the drag the feet animation. So this is a rack catch, and he does rack it out of bounds and unable to get his second foot in bounds. But I think if he would have hit the A button on Xbox, he would have been in bounds, and that's something that it's frustrated from 17. Getting them guys running out. And here's the challenge system. It looks like the same system in 17 and going into 18. It's not going to really work for you. Spoiler alert, his challenge doesn't get overruled. We can take a look. 1, 2. Okay, great views of it. Madden. Great camera angles, I guess. They really explain a lot. All right, so we didn't get it. Fast forward. Next up, got 4-3 normal against I guess it's the father versus son thing again, and he's going easy on him. Well, we'll see that in a little bit. Not right here. So not having like hit power, elusiveness, trucking, juke, spin, stiff. It's all at 90. What's the point of going higher on threshold stats? You know what I mean? Nice pass there to Paul and chase down, and Coleman went for the strip tackle. Nothing too remarkable about that. Nice accuracy. He got wide open. It looks like maybe there's some shade underneath coverage here. Everybody was kind of biting low on the 4th down, so shade underneath and just threw it over the top. Good read. Well played. Next up, let's see, downfield blocking. I talked a little bit about. The menus looking the same. I guess I don't have much here that I didn't talk about before. Not much seeing much more. We're seeing all the people on the sidelines. We don't see any names on the back of their jerseys on the sidelines. Moving on, we got cover 3. Got man blitz here. Let's see, maybe see a little bit of the run game. Believe this is a run pattern play. Any audible? Fake hike, run. Okay, well, he ran right to where his blocker was going to go. I think, yeah, the next play is a pass. I guess we could break that one down. And then maybe, yeah, all right. So He ran right to where he's supposed to go, but it looks like they had inside control, so maybe he could have cut that outside for a better chance of getting more yards on that. But plow forward, 3 yards in cloud of dust. Big whoop. All right, hurry up. 1:53 left in the half. Let's get it. All right, audibling to a pass, spread lines. Is this the crazy pass rushing situation? No, I think that's a little bit later. And there's some, when he goes to quarter defense, it's a little bit more noticeable. All right, so in triple coverage, he drops it. None of the defenders got animated, though, until he actually caught the ball. I guess that's kind of an animation. I'm not too worried about that. He dropped the ball. What more can you ask for? Maybe for a guy to go up for it, one guy to hit him. But as you saw in a lot of Green Bay Packers, end of those games, sometimes the defense doesn't get animations. All right, 4-minute offense. We've talked about the adjustment menu before there. Keep rolling down, gun wide off, trips weak. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of the changes that we're getting into 18, some are going to be loved, some are going to be hated. What mode are you guys going to play on? Are you guys going to play? You're probably mostly MUT head-to-head players. Should play playing on competitive mode. This is simulation, so a little bit different. Guys can drop passes, and we'll see really when the game on. All right, so interception. Nice. Coleman, I don't know his catching ratings in 18 or anything. Is this, I think MUT squads, they had everybody with all 99s. I don't know what they have with ratings right now for these cards. But it looks like a pure switch play. Oops. Did I fast forward too much? Yeah, pure switch play where he's playing like a cloud flat coverage. This guy open in the flats, and he decided to throw it. Yeah, in the middle. Coleman picked it off. Not a big deal. Played his receiver tight. That's why I think, and I've said this, the run game is going to be where you want to go at the beginning of Madden 18. Just like the beginning of Madden 17 was all about the run game. Now, and then you see something like this. All right, so he's in quarters against a single back jumbo. It's not unbalanced, but a jumbo line. Run forward. All right, nice. Nice little pickup. Nice little 10 yards. That's what you expect against quarters. I think this next play shows what happens when a single line adjustment's made. And this is, an early release, but looks like he shifted his line and immediate penetration there in that run. That's funny. The center was like, I'll crack back on him. Don't worry, I got it, guys. I'm good. I'll crack back. Now, oh, wait, I guess the guy went too far forward. So the AI picked up the wrong guy right there. So I don't know. Maybe quarter Z's the move. Shift the D line. Confuse the offense? Probably not, though. I think that'll be fixed. I hope it's going to be fixed. They got a couple months still. I'm still optimistic. I just worry because there's so many things that's said and hype generated that I worry that the gameplay is taking a pretty good turn in some aspects and a worse one in other ones. Like patches, I think, is a big issue of mine. Like people complain there's too many patches. I don't think they had too many. There was some broken stuff early in the game. The stretch plays should have been patched. I know there's a few competitive players that love stretch plays because that was their offense. But that's boring to play stretch plays every game. It needs to be. That one, you could say, F block sheds. This is simulation mode. I don't know what that means for block sheds, but this is like a new animation looking type thing. Look at that. That was beautiful. Beautiful animation. That tackle just had his lunch eaten. Keep it running back in the block. That's the lesson right there. All right, next up. So he goes, hurry up. Next play. Thinking about something different. Hoping he's going to get something different. I think the opponent's probably past committing this point of the game. 21 seconds left. And whoop! Effed him again. All right, so that was like a sack, fumble, sets the interception. Kerrigan, he looks a little blocky for Kerrigan. Or is that just me? Feels like he's got too much up here. But I like to see that D lineman. It happens so rarely in 17 that D linemen actually catch this ball. You frequently see it just bounce off their head or their shoulders, but sometimes they do catch it. Kerrigan got it. That's kind of cool. So nice little sack, fumble, touchdown, little Cirque du Soleil, and that's it. Don's video's over, so there's our breakdown over. Thanks to him. Thanks guys for watching. Madden 18. I'm hopeful, but skeptic. We'll see in about the middle of July when more footage comes out from some game changers. Some more 4K, probably high-def stuff. We'll break down it more then. All right, thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.